Hi guys. I fucked up. I didn't press play, which happens often, right? So, I'm gonna start this reading, but I do want to say one thing. Really? That one video, the attention it's getting, the replies it's getting, you're gonna talk about my looks over a tarot reading? You're that upset? I'm gonna greet you with a smile, and I hope you come back. Okay? Anyway, so right here, this spread so far, right? I immediately heard, right? You can't escape from your consequences. You can't escape how you have treated people. You can't. And I see someone trying to. You're trying to escape. You're used to having your way, whether it's through your looks or your money. You can't escape. But it's like some of you that are trying to escape, you have this like feeling of impending doom. The impending doom is karma. All right? You're trying to, what am I trying to say? You're trying to distract yourself from that feeling of impending doom through relationships, through sex, trying to keep control of your life. Could be money too, all right? A lot of you really have to realize the things that are about to come for you, the things that are about to happen, you have to understand, again, it was because of your own doing. All right? Again, with this feeling of you trying to make it seem like it's not going to happen. It's gonna happen. What is this right here? What's this here? There were chances for you to learn the lesson, but you decided not to. There were chances for you to change your behavior. There were chances for you to say sorry to people. There were chances, but you didn't take them. You didn't want to say sorry to the people you hurt. You didn't want to say sorry to the people you were a narc to. You didn't want to change your behavior for your kids, I just heard. You didn't want to. So here we are. Again, with the feeling of impending doom, you feel it coming. I don't know how high up you are or what type of life you live, but you feel that life about to come to an end. You feel it. You feel it. And all through that, I think you're sitting back and you're thinking about what is causing this. You know what caused it, but still you cannot find enough compassion to go apologize, to change. You can't find it. What's this temperance? This is going off of that energy again from yesterday. You're finding a false sense of peace or a false sense of balance by putting yourself in front of people who celebrate your bad behavior. People who aren't wise enough to see what you are doing. But the universe always sees. The universe, God, Lucifer, Jesus, I don't give a fuck who you talk to. They always see. You cannot escape. You can keep partying. You can keep going around people who glorify you. You can keep going around people who give you this, who have put you on this pedestal. You can keep doing it. But you can't escape. You can't escape. What's this reference? few things off of this. Some of you, again, you're using sex or whatever to fulfill or to cover up that feeling of impending doom, but that nut is pretty quick, isn't it? All right. With others of you, I do feel that there is another chance coming for you to where you could apologize to someone or right your wrongs. There's a chance for you to do it. Could be with a past lover, friend, child, parent, I don't know, whatever it is for you, okay? No! I want to drop it. All right. What else was this? See? Look, the Justice card. If you right your wrongs, if you settle your ego, put that pride aside and say sorry. It's so simple. And sometimes it's more than sorry. Sometimes you gotta say sorry with a gift. Sometimes you gotta say sorry with some money. I don't know. Sometimes sorry is through action too, through changing. All right. There's another chance. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. All right. What's this Emperor? Again, with this illusion energy that I was picking up from yesterday, that reading that everybody fucking hates me for. Again, with this illusion energy right here. What is that? You've spent so much time building on this illusion of who you are. So much time building on it. And it makes me question if you're going to take this chance of shifting whatever this is. Because you're so bound to this illusion, so latched on to it. But there's a lot behind this illusion. There's a lot. I just saw a mask falling with like a grimacing face. You know that meme where it's like someone is smiling, the mask is smiling, but behind it, the person's like, argh. That's the energy I'm getting from you. And maybe it's me. Let's see. What's this symbol? Yeah, I thought so. You stuck with that illusion so long because it rewarded you in the most shallow, surface level ways. And you continue to progress forward, not realizing that ultimately everybody meets a consequence. Okay? You can't escape how you've treated people. You can't escape. Again with the looks, there's a lot of shit about looks here. You could be very beautiful or very handsome, or maybe it's just, I don't know, personality. But you're so cold. So cold. So cold, so bitter, so angry. And again, it's kind of like that reading I just did. It makes you treat people a certain kind of way. You push that shit onto others. You have damaged people because of this. You take a lot of pride in how you look and how you dress and the cars you drive, the house you live in, the money you have, the job you have. But you're so dead. You're so dead. But that's still not an excuse to treat people like shit. I sympathize with you. I do. You're dead as fuck on the inside. Got my way or the highway energy too. What else? You use your money to manipulate people. You use your money to keep people underneath your wing. It's almost like you'll take someone in to hold it against them. You're not genuine with your giving. My way or the highway. Exactly, my way or the highway. You want people to do shit your way when you want it, how you want it, because of the money, because of the looks, because of what you can provide, and if not, this is what you give them. 5 of Wands energy, conflict. That's the 5 of Pentacles. That's also what you do to them. You become cold. And that's really how you feel too. You know, I'm looking at this picture, right? Ooh. This is you right here. This person walking. And this person on the crutches. That's the people you've manipulated. You drag them through the cold with you. But because, again, you're projecting that shit onto them. They become a holder of their pain and yours. My way or the highway. My money. We have this 6 of Swords right here, right? That came with that 5 of Pentacles. With this Temperance, the Knight of Cups and everything, I feel like you're about to come to a point where you're just going to become completely exhausted with this. Something in your life is going to make you just become completely exhausted. The mask is going to fall. The people are going to see who you are for how you are and not for the mask that you put on. Okay? And here's what you don't see. Call me a liar, whatever the fuck. The Moon and the 9 of Cups reversed. That's what you don't see coming. How could you when you're too busy projecting? How could you see? How could you? How could you? Look, Wheel of Fortune, but guess what came out with that? The Knight of Wands. Constant cycle. Constant cycle of anger, constant cycle of pain, constant cycle of this mask. You're becoming more exhausted. Your bitterness is exhausting you because the universe, whoever the fuck, is not going to allow you to keep doing this to people. You're going to start fucking doing it to yourself. Look, when I said at the bottom, 3 of Swords. Under that, the 8 of Wands. It's a quick change. Like I said, there's a chance for you to redeem yourself. But it's up to you to take it. Okay? What else about this? And right when I said constant cycle of anger and pain, look at that. The Death reverse, the Lovers reverse, and the Sun reverse. That's like a shit. That's a shitty pool right there. It's just you're going to be so unhappy. More unhappy than you already are. Because you're going to be reaping the consequences of what you've done to people. So not only are you going to face the pain, have to face the pain, the sorrow, the betrayal that you've held on to so much, you're going to have to also carry this karma that you put onto other people. Okay? There is a chance for you to redeem yourself, though. Okay? Now, you know, you can hate me. Talk about my looks. It's fine. How fat I am, that's cool. You can project onto me, too, if you like. Anything else? Cupid reverse. That speaks for itself, doesn't it? Strength, union, and happy. If you take that opportunity to say sorry, to redeem yourself, to change your ways, that's the only way. There is no shortcut. You can't escape. Okay? I think that's it. I mean, hey, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment as much as you'd like. All right?